Okay, we're at the Yogi's Grill in Chandler. We got a thermometer here. Let's see. Looks like it's 110 degrees outside. Let's go inside and then check the temperature. We're here to work on an HVAC unit, which is the swamp cooler. There are other ACs down, but I'm not working on that today because of warranty issues. So, we're gonna check it inside. 77 degrees out here. Inside the kitchen. Oh. So here is their kitchen. It is, what is that? 90, 93, 94, 93 degrees. Okay. And let's just check the wall here too. 93 degrees in the kitchen. So let's see, after fixing it, if the swamp cooler makes an improvement. Now we're gonna go upstairs. Today I got my tool backpack and I bought it, but I never really used it. So it's in the fire riser room, and here's the ladders to go upstairs. Now this is a very expensive tool, so I'm gonna pack it up so I don't drop it and break it. I'm gonna pack it up right here. Honestly, I don't need to take it up, but since I have it on me, I'm just gonna take it up. All right. Yes, I'm climbing with one hand. Ow, ooh. Just bumped my knee on that thing. Oh, the video might be a little bit weird, but we're climbing, we're almost there. Oh. All right, we're here. We're at the top. Let me get up onto the roof and then I'll continue the video. So we're on the roof here, and the swamp cooler in question is over here. So as you can see, I'm here with my hazmat suit on. Well, not the hazmat, what do you call that? Construction safety vest. Here you go, we're on the roof with the swamp cooler. So I was let know that the motor's working. As you can see, this thing is shaking. So obviously the motor's working. Over here is the grill. I don't know if you can see it. I can show you a better shot later once I take it off, but it's filthy. We're gonna change the pads. So right here, we opened up the top of the swamp cooler. This needs to be changed. The pad needs to be changed. It's all caked up, and as you can see, the motor's running, the pulley's going. Look right there, it's completely empty. There's supposed to be water in here, so there's absolutely no water coming into the system. There's a water pump right there, if you can see it. I don't think it's working. The water supply line, this is the distribution line, is right here, and there's no water coming out, clearly. So we have to fix that problem. But let me take this off. Let me take the pads off and then measure the pads so that we know what size to buy. There's a water supply. We actually turned it on, and water is starting to fill up the swamp cooler. But as you can see, it's still not wetting the pads. And we're gonna take this off and I'll show you what's not working. So we went around to Home Depot, Lowe's, called some refrigeration stores, and we went to Ace Hardware, and we finally got the evaporative cooler pads. These are the rigid cellulose ones that we need, and the old parts are in there because we need the hose off of it and that connector you see sticking out, and we also need the filter that goes underneath the pump. And so that's the old pump, so I can scrap the parts off of it. And then we have it tied to a ratchet strap. We're gonna avoid that by bringing the string over a little bit, and then we're gonna hoist it onto the roof. So I will see you up on the roof. So you see the new one here, and then there's a zoom spout oil that we should put in. And then we have that tied into there, and we have that. We got to move this one over to the right, and our parts are down there. Here you can see. The wall is a little bit too high for me, so we're gonna pull it up and let you know how it goes. As you see, it was kind of difficult, but the box and the bag made it up. Okay, we're back on the roof. I needed to get some ties for the water pump. These are massive HVAC zip ties. This is the best thing I have on me right now. Instalación de la bomba. All right, it's time for installation. Let's go. Okay, so we have the two pumps there, and I'll show you the difference. A working pump versus a non-working pump. So there is an outlet right there. It's kind of dark, but you can see where this is, the motor's plugged in. Right above that, there's another outlet. So let's plug the old one in, okay? Here's the old one. We're gonna plug it in and see what happens, okay? Watch carefully as to what happens. It's plugged in. Nothing. No noise, nothing's moving. Pump's fucked up. What do I think is a problem? Well, there's a bunch of crap caked on it, and it's probably preventing it from moving. Now, look at the new one. I just put the old filter on the new one because I don't have another filter. We'll put a new filter on later, but check this out. This is the dial one from Home Depot. They also sell it at Ace Hardware. Paul's Ace Hardware. Shout out to Paul's Ace Hardware, who actually had these when Home Depot and Lowe's did not have them. The refrigeration shop didn't have them, but Paul's Ace Hardware had them. I'm gonna plug this in, all right? Let's see what happens. Okay. Move my hand over. So you plug it in sideways like this. That's just how it's installed. I plugged it in. As you can see, it's spinning. I don't know if you can hear, but it makes a noise when it spins. And when we put it into the water, you'll see the water shooting out there. That's how you know it's a working pump. So let me secure the filter and then secure the cooler pump, because I know it works, and then I'll show you the water squirting out later. So that is the replacement of the evac cooler pump. Now I have to tighten this down a little bit, but as you can see, it's working. This, oh shoot, oh no. Okay, let me unplug this and then I'll go tighten it. I'm getting wet, it's falling on the motor. I'm gonna get electrocuted, dude. Oh my God, dude, fucked up. Oh my God. Here, let me take this out. Woo! Okay. Oh my God, I'm gonna get electrocuted. Oh my God. I'm gonna pull it out with this so I don't get electrocuted. Oh my God. Okay. Another thing we will do when we're maintaining the evaporative cooler is we have a thing called zoom spout oiler, and it has a telescoping spout which goes in and it comes out too. See, as you can see, it goes in and it comes out. Like, oh, okay, anyway, where the hell does this oil go? Oh my god, it's coming out. Oh, it's all over my finger. Oh, all right, so let's get this long screwdriver. This is on. You see it's moving? Yes. But since they're cooking inside of the restaurant, they have requested me not to turn it off. So you see that cap? You have to lift it open and then pour the oil in there. Okay? It has a telescoping spout. You know, it's not rocket science, but you gotta be very careful. So I can't keep this open and pour the oil in there at the same time while recording. So I pretty much explained to you how to do it. There is the oil telescoping spout. There is the place to oil, and here's a long ass screwdriver to open the thing while you pour it in. Easy peasy. Okay, now we're back here. Do you see all the crap and crud in there? That is going to clog up the motor if it gets inside there. Not the motor, the water pump. So, for lack of better equipment, this was free. This was a water cup you can request from any fast food restaurant, including the one I'm working at. So we're gonna just put it in the filthy water, dredge up all this shit right here that you see, just pick it up with your hands like a man, and just fucking throw it out. That's nasty as fuck, but that's okay. Look at that, it's all brown. It looks like somebody took a dump in there. But we're gonna clean this whole thing out. And yeah, we'll show it to you after I'm done. Now, we kind of cleaned out most of the big stuff. And then I zip tied the water pump loosely so it doesn't fall over. If you push it this way, just to make sure it doesn't fall in the water and get soaked. And then water comes out of there. So I turned the water off, so it's not pumping right now. But we're gonna put the big pads back, and then we're gonna put this water distributing line into the groove that is pre-built into it, and then I'll show you the final results. So here's the new pad. The pump is plugged in, the water's filling up, so the water supply is working, the pump's working, and once it fills up a little bit, it should start spraying water. I'll stand over here away from the sun. So as you can see, water is starting to fall out. This is good, it's working. Oh, I don't want the water blowing into the motor. I have a feeling I put that thing in the wrong orientation. Let me shut off the water. Yeah, I have a feeling the grooves are supposed to be on the front. I'm not sure. The old one doesn't have grooves in it. Now we flip the groove around. As you can see, in the back, the water is not shooting into the motor or on top of the pump, so we're good there. And then when we come to the front, you can see the water falling like a waterfall. So I think we positioned everything correctly. Everything's working. So inside, last time when I went inside, it was 99 degrees, and so we should see the temperature drop to around 75 degrees if everything's working as it should. But you know, if it goes down to like 80, 85, there's an improvement right there. And the effectiveness of a swamp cooler depends on the humidity of the air. I don't really know what humidity it is, but it's pretty dry right now. It hasn't rained for a couple weeks, and so the temperature should be seeing the 70s. So we have to put the panel back here, and then we have to put that top cover on before, and then we have to put the grill onto the front, and then after that we're pretty much done. We cleaned it out, we switched the pump, and then we oiled the bearing, and we put in a new pad because the old one was all caked up. And so this is evaporative or swamp cooler maintenance. Based on some other YouTube videos and common sense, the next step to improving the system would be to put a covering over the water supply so that the sun doesn't beat on it and make the water supply any hotter. If you could put it inside some kind of shade, it might help bring the temperature down by a few degrees, which would increase a little bit of comfort inside the kitchen. So that would be a suggestion, installing a little shade over the water supply. So now it's showing 88.4, and it's about half an hour after we did the swamp cooler. The temperature here shows 94, and it was 99 earlier, and then it went down to 96. So let's see how low it can get later.